all sorts of stuff in your tail, buddy. Things in your tail, little man. And what the hell is this? Some crusty thing. Your tail, little man. Yes, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my daily live stream, and I'm here in studio with Sam, and it's day, let me check, 1:59 already. Yes, 1:59. Like the title says, I'm working on a new vocal. I received a new vocal, new top line, and what I'm going to do today is actually, well, let me tell you a little story about it. The top line is on like an instrumental I did I don't know, a couple of months ago, and the track is pretty okay. The chords are really cool, and therefore the vocal is really cool. And there are a few things that I might just get rid of that vocal. There's like a pre lyric in it, and I might gonna really remove that part. But eventually the idea is to actually create a whole new track around it. And I've been playing around with changing the chords a little bit to match the vocal, and now I'm actually going to, well, I already started putting in the vocal in the project. Hey Sam. I already started that, and you know, pan everything out and put everything at the right place. But I know what I need to do is make sure all notes hit exactly the right spot, first of all, and second of all, I want to add like some you know, manual delays and some effects and stuff like that, and I want to do that before I actually start working on a whole new track. I opened a new template, one I already opened one time, in which I did like the root sandstorm edit kind of thing. I thought, you know, that sound bank is really cool, and I think I can do something really cool with that. And at least it sounds good, so I can like start right away in that track, working on a new vocal, working on a new idea. So, what I'm first gonna show you guys is actually, yeah, the mic is just right here, man. What are you talking about? It's right here. It's right here. Your guys are right here. Maybe I should turn it up a little bit. Oh, maybe it was because I'm facing away. Yeah, I'm actually. Wait, let me just switch the cam. There we go. Now you can like actually see me. Mic is right over here. I'm actually thinking of getting a new mic that is more like attached to me, so that no matter where I am, my voice will come through, you know, in a good way. I'm thinking of doing that, but this is now for what it is. Yeah, you can now hear me. Well, you could hear me. I think you could hear me, but just a little bit low in volume. I'm not going to repeat the whole story again. What I want to show you guys first is actually the instrumental track, which is actually kind of a full track, but I'm just not satisfied with the melody and everything, and I'm just going to show you what I have until now and what the vocalist sent in. So it's like unprocessed by me, and so let me just, yeah, I'm just going to show you what I have. Curious what you guys think of it.
I'm usually under control. I try to keep it composed, but anytime you come close, forget what I know. I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess.
But I might remove, but
I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do, explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you.
so that's kind of the idea. And new vocals from, yeah, I just have I happen to have built a few connections myself when in the years that I've been making music. So yeah, the vocals are really nice but overwhelming. Well, I just explained to you guys. I sent in the demo, like the instrumental, and this is what I got back. So this is just the demo that they sent in, well, that she sent in, and now it's up to me to process them and put them in a track. And like I said, I'm not like really certain about that track, so I'm going to rebuild a whole new track with that vocal. And here are the vocals actually right now, and these are the parts that I might going to remove. So I'll just make them red right now. And what I was doing actually is just getting into this melodyne and make sure all the notes are exactly hit. And I got like a dub over here, this one, and I made like a dub myself by just detuning it a little bit and shifting it a little bit in its position right over here, and just fool around with the notes in here a little bit so that it's like not like the same anymore, and I can spread it out. So that's actually where I'm at right now. And I cut all the empty spots. I did it more over here, and I can probably just copy this to this part because it's the same, except for this harmony things. Yeah, this is what I'm working on right now, and this is like not final anyway, but I just put something down so that I can actually make the notes go at the right place, well, yeah, the notes of the vocal to make them right. Okay.
I'm usually under control. I try to keep it composed.
As you can hear, they are more processed not right now, not EQ'd yet, because I'm first working on the notes and then I'm going to do that, so.
But anytime you come close, I just forget what I know.
So this part I might going to delete, but I just want to make sure that it's at the right key and everything before I make decisions on that. So what I need to be careful of right now is that I don't get too used about this vocal and have to make decisions right away. And I'm just going to try that like in a sec, if it's if it will actually fit without that part, So, and I do like the vibes a little bit more, like it's already a little bit more going, a little bit more rhythm. Maybe I'm going to change that rhythm a little bit more towards that vocal. I just put that down, to get working on this vocal. That's the thing, what I noticed that, for whenever I'm making like a bootleg, for example, it's so much fun to work with like a vocal that's complete, done, processed, everything, and get creative with that, instead of, okay, I'm making a track, you do your thing, do your vocal, match it together a little bit, and then you have a new track. No, I'm just like doing it like the bootleg way. I got a new vocal, like specific for me, for a track of me. But yeah, now I'm just having complete freedom of what I'm going to do with that. I also like Xen says a vocoder kind of idea. That will be cool, but that's really depending on the track for the rest. So, and it's kind of trendy already, right? So let me just continue a little bit about that Melodyne thing, very audio, making sure all these notes are at the right place, and that's just a matter of listening, like this one. I break all my rules. A little bit more curve. I break all my. This one. Break all my rules. Break all my rules. Don't mean to do. This one's a little bit off. Just minor, and that's the thing. That's something you cannot fully know, because these lines in between, those are like actually the melody of the vocal. This is just the block around it. So you really need to listen and really able to listen it yourself, to hear it yourself, to be able to make it like just right. So, and that's all ears. All my rules don't mean to do it. I hear that this one is a little bit too low. You can see that already. To do it. Don't mean. This might be a little bit. I don't know. I think it's alright. Don't mean to do it. You get. This one is a little bit off. A little bit. Straighten it out a little bit. You get it. This one I'm not sure. This one is a tough one because it's like completely, you can see it going up, but it's a complete curve, You get in my head and head is like not spot on. Let's put it right there. Right there. My head and I'm a mess. This one's actually nice, a little bit melodramatic. Can go down a little bit, but yeah. And this one is okay. And I'm a mess. I can't take it. This one is really good. I'm not going to touch that. Now this is like the main verse. I'm really bad with naming those things, or is it the main verse, the chorus? I'm not sure. I think this is the chorus, right? Pre-lead, hook. Some call it a hook. I have no idea. Ooh, it's hard to behave around. So this ooh is like a little bit, I don't know. Ooh. Yeah, a little bit too high. You can see that already. Ooh, it's hard to be. A little bit higher. It's hard to behave. It's hard to behave. To behave around you. Nice. Ooh. Same deal. Ooh, it's hard to. This one's pretty good actually, but it's going. I expect it to be more up. Let me check. It's hard to. Yeah. Hard. Okay, I need to just straighten it a little bit out. It's hard to explain what you do. That's good. Yeah, you got me. Well, this is like too low. Yeah, you got me. This one, I'm not sure. Yeah, you got. Mostly this one, I think. Yeah, you got me. No. Go back. Straighten it out a little bit. Yeah, you got me doing bad things. Go up. Doing bad things, making me a fool. A little bit off. Fool. Also this one. Seems like they are all a little bit off, It's hard to be. So this one is better than the previous ones, but still a little bit. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you.
around you.
Zen, hey. He's like, he wants to drink from my cleaning water. I'm not sure why.
Around you.
That's cool. So I think this part is like already good. You know, these harmonics, I can like really check them for minor things, but they are I even want to turn them down a little bit more. Yeah. So turn them down a little bit more so they are not like less in the back, less in the foreground.
Ooh, it's hard to behave around.
Okay, let me check.
I'm usually under control. I try to keep it composed, but anytime you come close,
Still this one can be a little bit.
but
This one needs to be straightened out.
but anytime, but in.
That's a bit too much.
But anytime you come close, I just forget what I know. I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess. I can't take it. Ooh.
This one will stay definitely because this is like the pre for the hook, so this one needs to be use the full color. So it should be like only this part that might, you know, that I might get rid of. I can try that right now because, you know, I can go back at it if I want. So, but this needs to fit here, you know. So that's kind of what we're looking at. So this needs to fit here. That should be good actually. So without this one, it will sound like this.
I'm usually under control. I try to keep it composed, but anytime you come close, I just forget what I know. I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you.
So this is pretty good actually.
I just forget what I know. I can't take it. Ooh.
So let me just go back a little. This is what it was.
I just forget what I know. I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess. I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you.
Alright. I'm just going to leave it in for now because I'm still not sure if I'm going to remove it, and maybe I will, you know, maybe if I make it make it work in the production, I'm just going to check it out. I'm not sure yet. So there are a few parts that I want to check out. because these are like more, you know, the hooks that come after.
Ooh, it's hard to behave around you.
That was nice.
Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. It's hard to be.
Get it up.
It's hard to behave. It's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. It's hard to behave.
Get a little bit more up.
It's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard.
A little bit down.
Ooh, it's hard to.
This one you throw a little bit down as well.
Ooh, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain what you do. It's hard to explain what you do. How'd you get under my skin?
Nice. This one is really nice.
How'd you get under my skin? I don't know how.
Still, some notes can be a little bit better though. Let me check it out.
How'd you?
A little bit down.
How'd you get on? Get on?
I need to.
How'd you get under my skin? Under my skin. Under my skin.
Can you do it? He's trying to jump out, but it didn't work.
I don't know how you do it.
This one is pretty good. It can go up a little.
I don't know how.
This one can go a little bit down.
I don't know how you do it.
That's cool. So this one is still a little bit off, but it, you know, it has that flair that like, you know, sometimes you can do it, I think.
I don't know how you do it. I try to stop it from working.
A little bit up.
From working. I try.
A little bit up.
I try to stop it from working. I'm going off the deep end. I'm going off the deep.
This one is totally off.
Off the deep end. Deep, deep, deep. Off the deep end.
This one needs to be cut in half.
Deep, deep. Off the deep end. Deep, the deep end. Ben.
This one, I did something, then it was like off.
The deep end. Deep, the deep end. I break all my rules, don't mean to.
So actually this part I can just copy fully because it's exactly the same without these things. Just extra add-ons, you know? So I don't have to do all that work again.
My rules don't mean it. I break all my rules, don't.
Is it the same?
Rules don't mean.
Yeah, it's the same.
I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess. I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool.
This one's pretty cool, but I think it can be a little bit better. Need to bounce this one.
It's hard to behave. Hey, hey. It's hard to behave around you.
I think that's better.
Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you. It's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. It's hard to behave around you, behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do, explain what you do.
This one at the end.
Do explain what you do. Explain what you do. Do what you do.
Something like that. Okay, so I think I got everything ready right now.
I'm usually under control. I try to.
What I want to do right now is just spice it up a little bit EQ wise and stuff like that. I'm just going to do that while running. I think I can, manage that fine. I have all my groups over here. Main group, dubs, harmony, and actually I did it like a little bit different than the other times, because usually when I do it I just have a process over here and then it goes straight to out. But what I want to do now is actually the verbs and effects. I want to make them separate from the process, because I always put a lot of compression on the vocal, and if I do that on the verbs, then those are really compressed like hard as well, and I just want to be able to do that more gently. And I put everything like from these three I also put through a compression over here, the final process. So this one is more light but still effective, and then it goes to out. Alright, so this is actually for the top end, but I want to make sure everything is nice and fresh, so I'm going to EQ it like at the very end, because everything needs to be like crisp,
I'm usually under control. I try to keep it composed.
And I want to compress them a little bit more over here.
But anytime you come close, I just forget what I know. I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess. I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you. Ooh.
So this is like a full track with only ting, ting, ting. I know that, but like I said, I first want to make sure the vocal is done, and then I'm going to work on the track. And I'm not even going to do like the delays and everything, because that's like in track specific, I think. And EQing also comes after I more made a track out of it. So, and I'm not actually sure what I'm going at with the track right now. I do like the plucky sounds that are coming in right now. So
I'm usually under control.
So, but I'm not like sure if I will keep this rhythm, although it's really Does your cat ever just start fist bumping? Yeah, when the straight after the stream, when it goes off, he's like "Wah!" going through. Oh, you're not right. Okay. So, anyway, about this track, I don't even know if I'm going to keep this rhythm on. But that depends on what kind of melody I can think of, you know?
I'm usually under control. I try to keep it composed, but anytime you come close, I just forget what I know. But in
This sounds way too much straightened out.
but any but anytime you come close, I just forget what I know. I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess. I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard, but anytime you come close,
So I'm just going to. That's the last thing I'm going to do today in the studio. That's actually jam a little bit with this melody, with the chords over here. Maybe I can find something cool over here. And I'm doubting if I can if I will use the sound that I have right now. I don't know. I don't know. Let me just get this filter right. I'm not sure if this is it, but made with a massive lead. If you use massive as much as I do, you can make this kind of leads. This is like some distortion, you know? Yep. I'm not sure about this melody, yo, but pretty cool. And about the mono, it is mono, but I have another layer over here, which can make it like actually stereo. So I'm going to put the same settings in here over. This is the speed of the LFO. So now I'm making it stereo. having an idea right now. Alright. Oh. Not sure if this will fit at the end, but maybe this one needs to be higher up. I could try this with the kick. I'm just not like really certain about it, so let me just put it in there. Put it in there, put it in there, put it in there. Alright. I'm just not sure, man. But I will think of something. I will think of something next time. First, I have this vocal, and I'm going to build more towards something. Maybe I can make something better. So,
I'm usually under control.
this is the vocal part. So,
I try to keep it composed.
I can, actually try. Uh, to put it like over here, the melody. Then I can just see if that makes sense. Where is it? Over here. So now I'm going to work towards that part, Let's just see if that.
Usually under control. I try to keep it composed. But anytime you come close, I just forget what I know. I break all my rules, don't mean to do it. You get in my head and I'm a mess. I can't take it. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. Yeah, you got me doing bad things, making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you.
Perfect. Damn. Remove these. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of things going on. I lost. Oh, here we go. Alright, now it's like.
Bad things making me a fool. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you, around you. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to behave around you. It's hard to behave around you. Ooh, it's hard to explain what you do. How'd you get under my
It doesn't match. It doesn't really match. So I'm going to make something else later. Not right now. This is just, create a flow. But basically, it was mostly about getting that vocal right. And it needs to be. I will definitely put it like even more out there. And you think the melody does fit the vocal? I'm not sure about that. I will leave it be for what it is right now. And I see a lot of things going on about uh, about vocal and how I do it and how I make it sound so nice. Well, of course that is practice. I don't just think of this. It's more like I know what I'm doing. And if you want to learn about it, just like also in the comments people say it, watch this back. I did a lot of tricks that might help with you guys, and so therefore that's it. Anyway, I would like to thank you all so much for watching again, and I'll be back tomorrow with another live stream. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh, wrong button. Bye bye.